Jessica here from Jaywalker Dog and Pet Intel. I would like you to consider how you have prepared your dog to be away from you, how you have prepared your dog to be able to be cared for in your absence. Regardless of whether or not you do crate training or confinement training of any variety, your dog needs to be prepared to be without you, to be separated from the action, to have opportunities to be alone, and to be able to be managed and handled when you can't be there. You are a huge proponent of using a crate or not, your dog needs to be able to be safely managed and confined for periods of time, whether they are going to the vet clinic, they are traveling, or if you can't be there, perhaps they're going into a kennel situation. Your dog needs to be able to be prepared to be confined in some capacity. What happens if we don't prepare our dogs to do these things? Well, what happens is that at some point in time, it is essential and the dog needs to be in that situation and they are not comfortable. They have a lot of stress and anxiety, and it can be a terrible experience for them and for the others who have to be in proximity to them, whether it's other dogs or the people caring for them. Things here that we're talking about. We are talking about confinement, one of them. So whether it's behind a gate, in a separate room, behind an X-pen or in a crate, that's confinement. Then there's also solitude. Can your dog be away? Can the dog be away from you? Can the dog be separated from you? These are both really important things that we need to consider when we are raising our canine companions. If you have a reactive dog or a dog with special needs, it is really important that your dog is able to be safely managed, handled, and confined so that when you can't be there, somebody else can do the job for you. Take a moment and consider how capable your dog is of A, being alone, and B, being confined. Does your dog have skills that allow them to do those things? And do you have a plan for how your dog is going to navigate, or how you're going to navigate making sure your dog is able to be cared for when you can't be there, and that your dog is going to be able to be safe?